Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. On my channel today I've got Manchester's finest MC Lady T events. She's into decoration and party MCing, kids entertainment, party foods, all sorts. She goes around, she's available to go anywhere. Say hey to my people.
Hello.
And what's your name today?
My name is Chimitokwe Bello.
AKA
MC Lady T, CEO T Events Entertainment.
So right now I'm just moisturizing her face with this baobab oil from Hollands and Barrett. This oil was introduced to me by Anita Browse. Shout out to Anita Browse. Since then I've been using this oil. Really, I like it. I use it on very dry skin. Sometimes I use it to mix my foundation, like dilute the foundation, especially when I'm using foundations like Huda Beauty, because it's really thick. And you know, sometimes when the foundation is too thick, your pores are not breathing, so I like to, you know, just mix it, dilute it down with this oil. And on combination skin as well, with combination skin, the T-zone is mostly oily and around the face is dry, so I like to use it all over the face first, and then I go in with matte primer, and I'm using the Becca matte poreless primer in this video. It is really good. It is sweat proof, oil proof. I tend to use it mainly on the T-zone because it is quite thick as well. I like to do my foundation or my makeup in a way that the skin can still breathe, or that your pores can still breathe. You don't want to, you know, close them entirely and then you're at risk of having breakouts and all of that. So yes, I tend to just use it mainly where the oil will come out, which is the T-zone. When you do your makeup, you can afford for every other place to be a little bit, you know, shiny and glowy, but your T-zone, you want to keep the oil down, which is what I've done. And now I'm doing the foundation. As you already know, I love to mix my foundation. I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in this video in Sienna, and I'm using Lancome in number 11. I'm going to mix both of them together, and then I did something extra in this video. Instead of putting the highlighter on her face first, I actually mixed it with this foundation. Yes, I actually like it. Sometimes I do that. I don't do it every time. You don't have to do this, but I tend to do it sometimes. I can put the highlighter on my face first, which you've probably seen in my other videos, so I've just done it differently in this one. You still get exactly the same result as long as you know what you're doing and you're not overdoing things. So I'm just putting this foundation on her face. You can put it on a, you know, foundation palette, mix it before putting on the skin, but you know, whichever way you do it, we're gonna get the same result as long as you get what you want. That's the main thing. So yeah, and that's what I'm doing here. I've just put the foundation on her face, and this is the highlighter from Danessa Myrix in Illuminating Veil, and I'm just using a very tiny bit on her face, and I'm going to, you know, mix all of that and then blend it into her skin. So I'm going to use this foundation brush from Mary Kay, which you will probably see a lot in my videos as well. I love the brush so much. And I'm going to go in with the beauty blender just to make sure everything blends flawlessly. When you're using your beauty blender, as I always say, you have to use it damp. Never use a dry beauty blender on your face for your foundation. It doesn't work. Guys, it never works. It has to be damp. You soak it in water, take it out, squeeze the water out. You just want it damp, not wet. And yeah, I'm just using the foundation brush to blend the foundation in. And with your foundation, you never rub. You blend and tap, tap, dab, tap, dab. That's what you do. Never rub your foundation. When you rub, it's like you're applying and you're cleaning it. So you want to make sure you dab and tap. And I'm now going in with the beauty blender just to make sure everything blends in flawlessly, smoothly, and nicely. Yes, those are my 3 words that, you know, I look for, 3 things that I want. You just want to glow. You just want everything to blend really well, and that is exactly what I'm doing with the beauty blender right now. still making sure everything blends in. You know, you have to make sure they blend. And I don't know, at first you probably think, oh, that foundation is a bit light, but after blending, you see how it stays on the skin so well. Now I'm just going to highlight and contour. I'm using these LA Pro concealers in Fun to highlight, and I'm using Beautiful Bronze to contour. Guys, never let your clients watch their favorite film when you're doing their makeup. They never concentrate. You're going to be seeing me pushing my sister's head a lot in this video, and that's because she kept watching TV. She was watching Merry Men in this video. We're watching on Netflix, but yes, you will see me moving her head a lot. So with her brow, I'm doing this. I'm putting the concealer under her brows before even drawing the pencil in, because her brow hair is a bit, you know, is a lot, and she doesn't want me to shave it. And guys, not every client will want you to trim their brows. I don't even do it a lot unless I feel like, yes, the client wouldn't mind, so they have to tell me before I do it. Not all your clients would let you trim their brows. So guys, don't just bring out your blade or tweezer or whatever and you just feel like it's okay. It's not okay, guys. You need to ask before you do it. So now I'm just blending that concealer into the skin. I don't know if you notice that I sprayed her face. You will see that a lot in my videos as well. It just makes your foundation blend easily, and that was a setting mist, not a fixing spray. It was a setting mist. So now I'm just doing the contour, and because her face is a bit wider, she's got a round, I think she's got a round face, yeah. So I just want that, you know, her face to be a little slimmer. I'm going to take in the contour a little bit higher into her cheek. On a good day, I would do it under the cheek, like under the cheek itself, but now I'm taking it into the cheek because I want her face to look a bit slimmer. When you contour, it is you literally giving an illusion that you have a slim face or you've got some features that you don't have. So now I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Tantour Cream Contour in Tan to actually define that contour on her face, like add a little bit of a bronzer to the face. Yes, I just want it to look, you know, slim, reduce the forehead, reduce the cheek, reduce the nose. Literally, that's what I'm doing. And I've just mixed that with that Beautiful Bronze as I'm doing now. Just make sure everything blends really well. And after I used the brush, I went in again with the beauty blender just to make sure everything stays in place. And you can see that. Also, another tip that I showed you guys in this video, my sister, she's got creases under her eye. You do have clients like that. It might even be yourself. When you put your foundation and your concealer under the eye, make sure you don't use too much so that you can reduce that creasing. What I did in this video is I didn't even put any of the foundation there initially. It was when I finished blending everything out, then I used the beauty blender tip just to smoothen that place out, and then I went in with that powder, the mineralized skin finish powder from MAC, and I've just used that to set the under eye before going in with my translucent setting powder. This helps the creasing to reduce, because you don't what you don't want all day is that your foundation is clumping together under your eye. That's the last thing you want. So you can set that with your normal powder, or just use your powder as the foundation under there. And then I went in with my setting powder, which you've seen, and now I'm just gonna do a brows. I did one of the brows off the video, but I'm using the brow gel from Juvia's Place, and then I'm topping it up with this NYX brow gel. This is usually my routine. Most of the time, this is what I do. Sometimes I use pencil instead of gel, but you'll be seeing me using different techniques in different videos. But for this video, I'm using the brow gel and that mascara brow gel from NYX in Espresso. And that, you can see I've done one of the brows, so now I'm going to do the second one here. And I'm using an angled brush to take the gel, and then the puff on my hand was because I've done a foundation and I don't want to leave stamps on her face. That is a way you can avoid that. If you've not done the foundation, you can just use your hand, for everything. But once you've done the foundation, you don't want to ruin that flawless foundation application, and that is why the puff is very handy. I've drawn the brow in. I'm going to conceal it again just to make it clean and sharp, and I'm using my font concealer to do that, and I'm just using a flat brow brush to blend that concealer into the skin properly. You just don't want to deposit the concealer there, you want to blend it out, guys, and that is what I'm doing, as you can see in this video. And then I'm going to do the eyeshadow. I did one of the eyeshadow off video, and then I came back to show you guys how I did the eyeshadow. So right now I'm just doing the top of the brow. Most of the time I don't do this part, but for the purpose of the video, I just thought let's make everything clean. And remember, I didn't trim my brows. She hasn't got it trimmed either. That is why I've done the top of the brow. You just want everything to be clean, and that is what I've done. If you use the concealer that blends with the client's skin or with your skin, it is very easy to blend it in. Remember, I've done that I've done the foundation before, I've done the highlighting, I've set her face before, but because the concealer that I've used is exactly her skin tone, it was so easy to blend. And now I'm just topping it up with that espresso brow gel tinted brow mascara from NYX. And what that does is it helps you to slick down the brow hair and make it stay in place. And now it's time for the eyeshadow. In this video, I've used the P. Louis eyeshadow base, P. Louis pigment in Gold Gazim, and the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession. Those are the eyeshadow that I've used in this video. And just watch and see what I'm doing. So I'm just blending that eyeshadow base into the eyelid. Remember, you need to tap, 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 tap until you feel like it is fully blended. You need to make sure you look down as much as possible, or get your client to look down as much, literally close their eyes so that you can have a flawless eyeshadow application. The last thing you want is to put the eyeshadow base and then it's creasing and then you just place your eyeshadow on it. No, that is wrong, guys. You need to make sure that base is sitting flat and really well on the skin before you start putting the colors. If your eyeshadow base is creased and then you put the colors on, your colors are going to be creased as well. So you need to be careful. And that is the pigment that I'm going to use. And I'm using that, applying it with a flat brush. The good thing about this pigment from P. Louis is that you don't need to use a glue. I haven't tried it with a different concealer, but with their eyeshadow base, it's so easy. It sits on that base so effortlessly. And another good thing about this pigment is that sometimes I use it as my highlighter because it is very refined, very nice, and I just love the color. It's just really smooth. You need to try it to see what I mean. And I'm just giving that look a little bit of a I don't know what English to use, but yes, I'm just adding a different color to the middle just to make it look different, make it you want to play with colors. With your eyeshadow, you have to play. There is no rule to your eyeshadow. As long as you know how to place your colors, where to place what color, then it's so easy for you to do your eyeshadow. You just have to play with colors. I'm using the liquid liner from NYX in this video. I love that liquid liner. It is very black. It shows on matte eyeshadows. It shows on pigments. It shows on glitters. I love it. It just works exactly like the Inglot black gel liner. Those are my two favorite liners, and you're going to be seeing them a lot in my videos. The newest one I've just got is from Slick, but the ones you'll be seeing most of the time is Inglot and NYX. So I'm just adding a little bit of a color, the brown color, to our under eye, just to make everything pop a little bit. Her eyes waters a lot and she can't withstand me putting the black gel in her eye. So doing that just complements for the black gel. So the eyes is done and now I'm just literally finishing up the look. I'm applying powder, like the mineralized skin powder, all over her face just to make sure everything blends well. I'm using it to take off that setting powder that was there. Remember that setting powder was there so that it is easy for us to take out any eyeshadow fallouts. Once you've taken that off, you need to blend everything in, and that is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm using this blusher from Inglot in Freedom something, but I call it Sweet Berry, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, and then I'm highlighting my favorite highlighter from Younger Beauty. Can you see the way she's literally not concentrating on the makeup? Yes, that's the work of the merryman. I love that pigment on the eyes. Can you see the way it's just popping? Can you see? I had to force her to look at me to even spray her face. Guys, don't watch film when you're doing your makeup. Just joking. Look at that glow from that setting mist. Like, it just gives you that dewy, glowy, radiant makeup. That is why I like that setting mist a lot. And it makes your makeup stay longer as well. But the Urban Decay makes your makeup stay matte and longer. However, this, the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, gives you a dewy look, which is why I love it. It just changes that makeup, makes it look less powdery. It makes it look flawless, you know, very nice. And I'm sure you can see what is done on her face in this video. And most of my videos that I've done, you do see what they look like. So you need to try this setting mist to know what I'm talking about. I've just done the lips. I love ombre lips, you know, it's not my fault, but clients request for it a lot as well. So I've done that. I used Ruby Woo from MAC, and the top, I think it's Top That is called, from Mary Kay. And as usual, I'm just cleaning the lips, just making it sharp, make it look clean, make it look flawless. Everything else is flawless, so please let your lips be flawless too. And we're just tying the gele. If you want a detailed gele tutorial, please let me know. But because I don't want to bore you with a long video, I decided to fast forward this gele step. But you know, you can just see what I'm doing and just enjoy the process. In this video, I did the V gele for her, but with a fan at the end. I don't know if you can see my daughter, like everyone in my house is just so excited about me doing YouTube and they all want to show face. So very soon I'm going to be doing a video introducing you to everyone in my family, like even the babies. That's why I had to do a voiceover. If not, everything you would just hear would be ta 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 ti ti ti, you know. Anisa was talking, Sobor was looking for attention, Sophia wanted to show face, Abdul Malik wasn't, you know, he just wanted me to touch his face too because I did Sophia's makeup. So guys, you're going to be meeting them soon, but please enjoy my voiceover. But if you would love to hear their voice, you know, in my videos, let me know and I'll be sure to add their voice next time. You know, I was actually talking through this video because I felt like it was easier, and because I was doing it, so I thought, you know, you guys would enjoy it more. But gosh, their voice was just, it was like covering my voice that I couldn't even hear what I was saying myself. So I thought it was easier to just do a voiceover, which is what I've just done. But I don't know, I can't get rid of them, can I? No, I love them. Like, I'm sure you guys will love them when you actually meet them. So very soon we're going to be doing a family video of everyone in my family. Yes, you're going to be meeting everyone. Yes, and that's the finished look, guys. For enjoying this beautiful glam full makeup with a gele. If you like the gele, please let me know, and the makeup. If you want more of the gele, please let me know, and I'll be sure to give you more. And my beautiful client, MC Lady T, CEO T Events, is looking lush and feeling herself. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you later in my next video.
Bye. Thank you. Destined to be